Welcome back to the Deep Dive. So today we're looking at some research from Samyak Online, and it's all about the beauty and skincare industry.
Yep.
And honestly, the big takeaway is kind of jarring. You think of beauty marketing as, purely
An
visual.
Instagram reel, the perfect packaging.
Exactly. But this research basically says if you're only relying on looking good, you're already behind.
It's true. The visuals are just table stakes now. The real competition is happening in the back end, in the code. We're seeing this massive shift toward what they call AI SEO.
Okay, AI SEO. I hear that term a lot. Are we talking about a real strategy here, or is this just a fancy term for automated spam?
No, this is different. It's really about intent analysis. I mean, the data shows that beauty buyers have become hyper-specific.
How so?
They're not just searching for shampoo anymore. They're typing in things like sulfate-free shampoo for curly hair or best concealer for dark circles under 1,000 rupees.
That is incredibly specific, but, Google has handled long-tail keywords for years now. Why does AI need to get involved?
Because it's not about matching keywords anymore. The big shift they describe here is from keywords to entities.
Entities, what does that actually mean?
It means the search engine isn't just looking for words, it's connecting concepts. So, say a user searches for dull skin solutions.
Okay.
They didn't type vitamin C serum, but the AI understands that dull skin is a problem entity and vitamin C is a solution entity, and it connects them.
So your product can rank for a search, even if the user never typed its name.
Exactly. That's the gap a human might miss, but an AI spots it instantly.
That's smarter than most sales clerks. But what about the content? The source mentions using LLMs, large language models, for the descriptions. Doesn't that risk sounding robotic?
It can, but the whole point here is training the model on your specific brand voice. Think about the scale of it. If you're a brand with 5,000 different products.
Right. Writing a witty description for every single lip liner shade would be a nightmare.
You just end up copy-pasting generic text, which search engines hate. So the strategy is to use these LLMs to generate thousands of native-sounding FAQs and descriptions. It lets you target all those specific entities across your entire catalog, basically overnight.
Okay, so you have the AI figuring out what people want and the LLMs writing the copy. But here's the thing that stood out to me. The source really hammers on structured data. Why is the code on the page so critical if the AI is already so smart?
Because the AI can write all the beautiful text it wants, but search engines still need structure to understand it, to index it properly. This is where the knowledge graph comes in.
The knowledge graph.
It's basically Google's brain. To a search bot, a product description is just a block of text. It doesn't know what a shimmer finish is versus a matte finish unless you tell it.
You have to explicitly tag it.
Yes, you use something called schema markup to map all those little attributes. Is it cruelty-free? What are the ingredients? What skin type is it for? Directly to what Google understands.
So without that tag, you're pretty much invisible to the algorithm when it's looking for specifics?
In the new age of AI overviews, absolutely. If you want Google's AI to summarize your product as the best option, you have to feed it the data in a language it understands. You're feeding the answer engine.
Okay, let's ground this in reality, though. Is this
Yeah.
a magic switch? You just add some schema and boom, you're number one.
Definitely not.
No.
The timeline they give is a real reality check. Samyak's data shows organic SEO is still a 3 to 6 month grind.
That's a long runway.
And that's assuming your site is even healthy to begin with. They mention a client, Shane Mawkach, who had to spend 5 months just fixing site speed and broken links
5 months.
before the AI strategy could even really start.
So it's like 5 months of fixing the plumbing before you can even think about painting the house.
That's the reality of it, yeah. If your foundation is cracked, if your site is slow or your data is a mess, the smartest AI in the world won't save you.
So the big takeaway for beauty brands is the glossy photo might get the initial click, but it's the entity mapping and the structured data that actually get you the rank.
Right. And here's the thought to leave you with. We're moving fast into a world where search engines don't just give you a list of blue links. They give you a direct answer.
A single answer.
So the question for every brand has to be, is your product's data structured clearly enough to be that answer?
Something to think about next time you're looking for that perfect moisturizer. Thanks for listening to this deep dive.
We'll catch you on the next one.